Well, hey everyone, it's time for a little story time. This morning I went in for my MRI, and I've gone to this place a few times before. It's an open MRI. Most MRI machines are like a tube you lay in and kind of just chill for a half hour or so. And I've done one of those in the past. So I've done like 4 MRIs in my past. And I go in this morning, I get a gown on and everything, and I'm just like, yep, there's the machine. And I get wheeled, I get situated on this bed, and the machine is like just a large top and a large bottom, but the sides are all open. And I get wheeled under it, and the machine is like an inch, 2 inches away from my face, the top part of it. And I'm like, oh, I feel very claustrophobic. And I already know I'm claustrophobic. This is an open MRI. I have this little thing in my hand I can squeeze. I've got a blanket on me. I've got headphones on me. Logically, I know I'm not in any trouble or danger. But after like 3 or 4 minutes, my heart starts pounding, sweating, shaking. And I squeeze that ball, which gets the attention of the medical person. And they come rushing out there and they wheel me out. And I'm like having a full blown panic attack. I'm breathing rapidly, my heart's thumping like a hummingbird, and I just felt extremely confined and terrified, and I'm embarrassed to admit it. What's hard is I need to have this MRI done. My neck has some major problems. I I I can feel it. Like the pain today is in my middle neck and my left shoulder and down my arm. And that doesn't happen unless you have something hitting your nerves from your spinal cord. And that's no joke. I need to have the knowledge and information of what's happening. So if I need injections, they know where to put the injections. And if by the unfortunate circumstance I need surgery, they know what's going on. And I'm doing everything I can to avoid surgery. I'm doing stretches, I'm doing yoga, I'm taking supplements, I'm drinking water, and every day I'm just constantly like doing the neck stretches and exercises I have. So I'm doing all I can, but it may not be enough. And I have to be prepared. So I'm going to go back in 3 days, Friday at 8:15 a.m. and give it another go. It's very hard for me to be in a confined place. I don't like being confined. I don't like being caged. I need freedom and a feeling of being free. I can handle hospitals and surgeries and getting poked with needles. I've been poked with hundreds of needles. I don't care about that because I have open space and freedom. It's like, fine, prick me in the arm. I still have my open space and freedom. So I'm going to probably get some kind of med. It's going to be a diet. It's going to be like lorazepam or diazepam or some sedative or Ativan, something to just take the edge off. But even then, I know I'm going to experience the same kind of claustrophobia. And I've looked at a lot of advice online to have different thoughts that I'm safe. I know I can squeeze this ball and get out at any moment. That this is a beneficial thing. It's going to see inside my body. It's noisy in there. It's really noisy in the MRI machine. It just is going like, and you do like 5 or 6 rounds of various noises like that for 4 or 5 minutes each. Um, so I'm going to go back and face the fear. I'm going to go back and face the fear, and it's a terrifying thing. That's Dido. She likes to rub up against things, so she's rubbing up against the tripod. She moved the tripod. That was funny. So I'm going to go back in and face the fear, and I have to do it no matter what. I'm going to take an Uber, so I'm going to pay like $40 to take an Uber to and from this place. I can't back out. And the way I'm going to approach it, this is the way I'm going to approach it, is kind of with a curiosity mindset. I'm going to lay there, and if I'm having a panic attack, I'm just going to breathe in deep, and my curiosity is going to say, what will happen if I just stay in this moment and stay with this? Like, what's going to happen if I just stay with this for the entire thing and don't give up like I did this morning? I was like crying in my car on the way home. Like, I felt like such a coward. And so that's going to be my approach. And I'm just going to stay with it no matter what, even if I can't breathe. Like, well, if I asphyxiate and die in the MRI machine, okay, which I know won't happen, but that's where my brain goes. My brain thinks of all the stuff that can go wrong. What if the technician like passes out and she can't come get me out, or there's an earthquake, or I have like a brain zap or something that, or I have a seizure while I'm in there, or like there's all these things my brain thinks about that are just not realistic. So anyways, that's going to be my plan. I'm going to stay in it no matter what, because I need to figure out what's going on with my neck. I need my health. I'm 44. I have 30, 40 plus good years in me, and I need to do what it takes to keep my health up. And I believe this MRI and the knowledge it's going to give me is crucial to that. So I have to go through 30 minutes of discomfort, and curiosity is going to be my approach. I failed my first attempt, and I'm just here admitting it. And if anyone else has failed their MRIs or bailed out early, I get it. Even the open MRI I was at today, it's not even a tube. Like, the tube's even harder in my opinion, because you're completely enclosed. It's just the feeling of knowing I can't do anything. I'm forced to be still for 30 minutes in a confined space. Like, I can't even imagine being buried alive, or like my mind goes to all these crazy scenarios. Anyways, I have much compassion for anyone who has traumas and triggers and fears and anxieties and claustrophobia and anything else that's going on. Like, yeah, it's like we're conscious human beings with kind of our own desires and at least what it appears to be free will. So if you have an upcoming MRI, I do recommend getting sedated with something strong, and have someone go with you, and if possible, have someone go in the room with you during the MRI. But also have the technician talk to you after each burst of 4 or 5 minutes, just to give you encouragement and tell you you're doing a good job. That's what I'm going to do next time. They give you headphones, and the technician talks to you through those headphones. So I'm going to ask them, and just like, keep talking to me after each set. Just give me a pep talk and that kind of thing. So I don't know if this was helpful or not, but it's helpful for me just to kind of be truthful about stuff. It's like my online blog here on my YouTube channel. So yeah, MRIs. I freaked out during my MRI and squeezed the panic ball. Yeah. All right. That's my story. I'm gonna give it another go Friday, and I'll do another video, and I'll share how it went. All right, namaste. See you in the next video.